Hello, world. It's July 21st, 2026. Welcome to Cyber Briefing, your daily source for all things cybersecurity. We bring you the latest advisories, alerts, incidents, and news every weekday. Recent security alerts highlight sophisticated social engineering campaigns, including scammers using AI-generated videos and fake IC3 sites to retarget past fraud victims, as well as North Korean threat actors using fake recruitment offers to trick Web3 professionals into executing malicious commands that deploy crypto-stealing Trojans. Meanwhile, operational reliance on single data center dependencies was exposed during a 15-hour Google Cloud outage in Europe, and consumer frustration mounted over LG's Monitor app installer silently pushing unwanted McAfee ads onto Windows PCs without explicit consent. On the policy front, HHS opened a public comment period to update CLI regulations to enforce stricter cybersecurity controls and AI guidelines across clinical laboratories to better safeguard sensitive patient data. Concurrently, a Synax survey revealed that 95% of enterprise security teams uncover critical vulnerabilities outside scheduled testing windows, underscoring a severe disconnect between rapid infrastructure changes and infrequent, non-continuous testing practices.
Threat landscape. FBI impersonation scam targets previous victims. Scammers are impersonating FBI personnel from the Internet Crime Complaint Center, or IC3, to target people who previously lost money to fraud. The FBI issued an updated alert on July 20th, 2026, warning that attackers now use AI-generated videos of FBI officials and fake IC3 websites to appear legitimate. Victims should verify any FBI contact through official channels and report suspicious communications directly to the real IC3. North Korean clickbait campaign targets Web3 professionals. North Korean hacking group Famous Cholima, also known as WageMole, is conducting targeted social engineering attacks against Web3 and cryptocurrency professionals through fake job recruitment campaigns. The attackers pose as recruiters on LinkedIn, Telegram, and Discord, luring victims to fraudulent assessment portals that use click-fix techniques to trick candidates into running malicious commands that install remote access Trojans, Pylang Ghost for Windows, Golang Ghost for macOS. These modular malware tools steal credentials and private keys from over 80 browser extensions, targeting cryptocurrency wallets like MetaMask and Phantom, potentially compromising millions in digital assets.
Incidents and real-world impact. Google Cloud 15-hour outage hits 3 services. Google Cloud suffered a 15-hour outage affecting VMware Engine, NetApp Volumes, and Bare Metal Solutions after an electrical fault on the utility grid caused cooling failures at a single data center serving the Europe West 4-A zone. The incident revealed that some Google Cloud-managed services depend on single data centers within availability zones, contradicting typical assumptions about cloud redundancy. Organizations using specialized cloud services should verify whether providers maintain facility-level redundancy for those specific offerings, as standard multi-zone architectures may not apply to all managed services. Executive risk and cybernomics. LG Monitor app installer criticized for McAfee ads. LG's Monitor app installer automatically installs software when compatible monitors connect to Windows PCs and includes unwanted McAfee advertisements, according to YouTube channel Gamers Nexus. The installer runs without explicit user consent when LG monitors are plugged in. Users can prevent automatic installation by disabling Windows driver updates or uninstalling the software after connection. Policy, regulation, and legal signals. HHS seeks input on CLIA cybersecurity updates. The Department of Health and Human Services has issued a request for information on updating the Clinical Laboratory Improvement Amendments, CLIA, of 1988, with a focus on cybersecurity and artificial intelligence use in clinical laboratories. The request seeks input on current lab cybersecurity practices, including protection of patient data, access controls, and incident response plans, as well as the use of AI tools in test result interpretation. Comments are being accepted through September 14, 2026,
and will inform future rulemaking to address gaps in current HIPAA security rule protections and emerging threats from connected laboratory systems. Career enablement. 95% of security teams miss vulnerabilities between tests. A SINAC survey of enterprise security leaders found that 95% discovered high or critical vulnerabilities outside scheduled testing windows in the past year, with 42% experiencing this at least monthly. The research identified 3 key problems. 38% of organizations left at least a quarter of their critical attack surface untested for over 90 days. 79% would not act on AI-generated findings without human validation, and only 15% have continuous testing programs, despite rapid environment changes. Security teams face a widening gap between how quickly their systems evolve and how often they actually test them. For more headlines, visit cybermaterial.com.